Well, hello and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Saturday. We are taking a look at Le Mans Ultimate on the PC. This is from developer Studio 397, published by Studio 397, and released on the 22nd of July 2025. In case you didn't know, Le Mans is a continually evolving story, powered by emotion, speed and glory. Le Mans Ultimate, the official game of the FIA World Endurance Championship and 24 Hours of Le Mans. It is a racing game, an automobile sim, driving, VR and PvP. It has 4,567 reviews of all time, 78% of those positive, giving it a mostly positive rating, and it also has 849 recent reviews. 84% of those are positive, giving it a very positive rating. So this one hasn't been long released, but it is very DLC heavy by the looks of things. You can pick this up on sale at the moment, but the DLC packs are 25% off and they're still around the £7 mark, and it looks like you get one track and a couple of cars with most of them. So I don't really know how much content there is in the base game of this. I do have 3 of the first 5 packs, so I have 3 additional circuits. And I don't know how much single player is in this compared to multiplayer. We have co-op, we have online, we have race weekends, and we have settings, which we are going to have a look at. I don't see a game version listed on the screen anywhere, so it must be version 1, right? That's usually how these things work. So we have a lot of game presets here. I am playing this one on a pad, but I haven't inverted the y-axis, even though that would be the correct way to use a pad. I've got it on the novice preset because I'm on a pad. So racing line is on auto clutch, steering help's off, opposite lock is off, braking help, I think I'm going to turn that off, stability controls high, spin recovery is off, invulnerability is on, auto shifting on, anti-lock brakes, we've got a lot of stuff here. We've got auto shift on, auto engine start. This is just going to be easier for playing it in the pad because there are a lot of buttons on this when I went and have a look at it. I think if you want to get the most out of this, you probably want to be playing it in a proper direct force feedback wheel, which I still have not upgraded my wheel. Apparently we're on ADSL 2+, which is not correct. Our upstream is gigabytes. I don't know what that's all about. Downstream and 8. We'll put that all up anyway. Don't think we're going to need that. But I have a gig up and down. Automatically record telemetry. So you can probably send this stuff off to another machine, and it will give you track readout stuff and car readout stuff, or your telemetry from your vehicle, which is quite nice if you're big into your sims. So this is probably quite a simmy game. What else have we got here? We have the gamepad controls. So yeah, I mean, it's your usual twin stick stuff and triggers for your acceleration and braking. Graphics, we're playing this at 1080p for streaming reasons, full screen, and it is proper full screen. Got vertical sync on. We have MSSA on FSAA, so full screen anti-aliasing, and we are running this on the Ultra preset. This game does support VR, so there's all your stuff there. And we have sound effects, so we've got sliders for master volume, onboard volume, spotter volume, UI, and button clicks and hover volume. So this was at 100% when I came in. I've turned this down to 50%. And that is all of our options. So let's go and have a look at game modes. Race weekend. This is a DLC, the European Le Mans Series. The World Endurance Championship. We've got no saves available because this is a first play. So what have we got in terms of circuits? We have... Are these available ones or all ones? We have Qatar, Imola, Doha, Stavrolot, that's Spa, Le Mans, okay, so that's a DLC one. We don't have Intergalos. We do have Austin, Texas, and the circuits of America. We have the Fuji Speedway. We've got Bahrain. So we should probably, given that this is Le Mans, go and race at Le Mans. Why not? Our cars. What have we got then? So we have stuff from Alpine. The LMP2s. Okay, LM GT3s are a DLC. Aston Martins. Are all of these GT... Oh no, we've got some GT3 cars as well. So we do have GT3 cars available to us. Not a bad lot of... How do we get back? No, I want to go back. No, I wanted to go back to car selection. Bloody hell game. BMWs. Ah, okay, that's how we do it. Cadillac. Ferrari. Do we have the GT? Oh. Porsches are locked. We've got Mercedes. We have McLaren, Lexus, and Fords, but we don't have any GT3 Ferraris apparently. They're all 296s. I don't think I'm that bothered about them. At least we have Ferraris available on the hypercars and Porsches available on the hypercars. And Lamborghinis, are we? Oh, that's not a Lamborghini, that's a Peugeot. Do we not have any Lamborghinis? I thought Lamborghini was in the Endurance Championships, but maybe they're not. Alright, I think I want to go GT cars, and I want to go with McLarens. Which livery shall we go with? Oh. Apparently Richard Millet has a choice. I don't think it's Richard Millet's car though. Oh, so the Le Mans and World Endurance Championships. Okay. Well, given we're at Le Mans, we'll go with the Le Mans paint scheme, I think. Event settings. So we have a practice lap for an hour. I think 55 minutes is enough. Fuel usage, real. Tyre wear, real. Tyre warmers off. Available tyres, 56. I think that's probably going to be enough. Advanced options. What have we got under here then? We have practice on. Okay, so preset light. Real world wet default. Rolling starts. We're doing that at 8 PM, the qualifying then, are we? 4 PM at the race. And weather, it's going to be clear during practice. It's going to be clear during qualifying, and it's going to be clear during the night. No chance of rain. Good. I think that'll do us. On normal time scale, AI aggression's low. Mechanical failures are normal. Let's start our race weekend. Whenever you're ready, game. Whenever you're ready. Are we loading? We are. 50% loading. It's definitely a slow loader, this one. Wow. Is it one of these ones that's just going to go flying off the end when it reaches about 75%? No, it's one of those ones that's going to get stuck at 97%. And we'll find out very shortly if we can play this one with a pad very well. We can watch, finish the session, start the next session, start driving. Like, we ought to start driving, really. We're in neutral, so... Ah. Would help if the pad was turned on. Just thinking about it. I think we may need to adjust the steering a little bit because it's a little bit on the sensitive side, but we'll see. We're pit lane limited at the moment. Somebody's already had the bollards off the side of the road. Given this is on Ultra, I was expecting a little bit more of the graphic details. It's not the best looking game in the world. In fact, I think I'm just going to turn the settings down on the sound. We're going to bring that down, and we are going to bring that down a bit more, I think. Didn't I just do resume then? I seem to be stuck in first gear. Was that a penalty? It might have been a penalty. Oh, we're down the start finish straight now anyway. The engine sounds are not bad actually. It is sounding like it's coming from behind my ears, which is what I would expect in this type of car. Get ready for braking points. I am going as quickly as I can, and these cars are just... I suppose we are in a GT3, so those are the hypercars. You would expect those to be coming past you, wouldn't you? I guess, because they are quicker than us. Lots of straights on Le Mans. We let him come past. I did that on purpose. I pulled in. I was a good racing driver. Yeah, it plays alright on the pad. I was worried a little bit that the steering would be a bit oversensitive, but it's alright. We're just going to be going around in circles though. That is the way. Apparently these circuits are laser scanned, like they've done in Assetto Corsa Competition, and on the more recent Assetto Corsa rally game, which I have played, which was really hard to play on stream because that is truly very simmy. It is not arcade like WRC is. That is a game you definitely properly need a steering wheel for. And a competition actually. I mean, you can play that game on a pad, but I think that's one you definitely really do need to play on a wheel. And the price of direct drive wheels now has really come down in price. Because there's a new company, and I can't remember the name of it. But that pedal set actually comes with a clutch pedal as well. Because a lot of these ones from Monza, I think it's Monza, isn't it? Or Marza. Only have the brake accelerators with their basic kits. I think we've done a circuit. So I would definitely have to go and have a look at that. And it was a 5.5 Newton meter set, if I recall rightly. Whereas the other base entry ones are only 3 Newton meters. And I've only got an old wheel from Logitech, which definitely well past its best. I mean, it works, but the force feedback on it is not the greatest. Have we got some electric motor stuff going on as well? All these cars are wanting to come past me again. I'm on the racing line, now you can come past me. Come on, if you want to come past, come past. We haven't been blue flagged yet, but... it is only practice. How many did I set this to? Is it counting down? It is, so we've got 10 minutes left to practice. I think I'm alright with the circuit now though. I think we'll do another lap. And we might just jump it ahead to the qualifying. Oh, did we cut? I think we cut the... Told us off the cutting. Not bridge. It's a bit lonely on the circuit, the only cars are the same ones that come past us. Didn't see any options for changing that to miles per hour, but we are on the metric rather than the imperial. I think that's still quite fast. We're down to half a tank of fuel. I think we're going to have enough to make it to the end. Good. Tyre wear. Can't see anything indicating tyre. Oh no, they're on the dashboard there, look. Back on the racing line. Well, I've not seen any GT3 cars yet come past us, just the hypercars. The cars do feel quite heavy. He sounded quite revvy compared to us. I think we've overcooked that slightly. We got away with it. Through the pad's not too bad either. Let's come into the pits. It has pit lane limiters. Oh, there's our... Good. So, return to the garage. How were we doing to other people's lap times? We are last. Nice. We're 30 seconds off the leader, but are we the only people in the GT car? We are. Everybody else is in either a P2 or a hypercar. So it's no bad thing that we're in last place. We were expecting to be in last place, but it doesn't really make for fascinating racing if we are the only GT3 car. So we will exit that. Let's try and set up the race again. I only want to see GT3 cars in my race. Car. Yep, GT3. Event settings. That's why. Because we hadn't turned them on. So let's see. this is any better. Is it going to load any faster this time? We can probably go straight to qualifying, actually. We'll do one circuit of practice just to see what we're like with the other GT3 cars on the circuit. And then I think we will go into the qualifying round and then into a race. Because we need to find out how good we are against the competition. Once the very slow loading has loaded. There we go, nearly there. Excellent. Let's start driving then. In, out the pits. Oh, hello. Wait. Bloody hell, fella. These are Ferrari, they're teasing us now. They wouldn't let us drive the Ferraris, but they're putting them on track with us. Oh, brakes have definitely not warmed up. Alright, I think we're going to have a bit more of a battle on this one. Less cars coming past us. They're not able to pull away from us like they were before. Pasture. And hopefully we're not going to be last on the timing grid. I think we can do a couple more overtakes. Mr. Ferrari's in our rear view mirror. And on our rear view television. We seem to have yellow tyres, not green tyres at the moment. I wasn't noticing that before. Gotcha, on the inside. Nice overtake, even if I do say so myself. We didn't exceed track limits. Got a few more overtakes on us there. We're up into 7th on the practice. Well, I think that's not bad. I think we can do better on the qualifying. Yes. Into 4th. Well, he's on our tail a little bit. I'm struggling to go any faster than this. We've lost him in the corners. We have a Mercedes, a Ferrari and a Porsche in front of us. Giving it all we've got. Up into 2nd. Where is the 1st place man? In his Porsche. I think we'll come into the pits at the end of this lap. Good. I cannot see him anywhere in front of us. He must be a long way ahead. Can't even see him down the straight. So all the other people are slowing me down, that's what it is. There we are. There's the pit lane. Oh no, that isn't the pit lane. I thought that was the pit lane. Apparently not. That's the pit lane. Messed that one up a little bit, but I'm alright with that. Alright, let's go back to the garage. And we were 12th overall, we're in the pit. Not bad, not bad. I think we can go to the next session now. What is the fastest then? A 4:24, and we did a 4:30, so we're 6 seconds off the pace. Not too bad. I think we can skip to the next session. Do a bit of qualifying. We'll just take it easy until because the brakes were definitely feeling when we were on that first lap that they weren't quite gripping. We weren't quite getting the same level of braking. And we see we've got orange tyres. I mean, it could have been grip levels as well as brake bite. Yeah, I think a lot of that is grip, because we're still blue tyres, cold tyres, and as we got going, it definitely got grippier. So let's just keep an eye on those. I'm starting to warm up a little bit now. So they're definitely modelling that. Just out for a nice sunny drive in the morning. Nobody else on the circuit getting in our way. Play mine now. We're getting some reflection off the bonnet, but it is not going to be ray tracing, I don't think. And I know that glare from the sun is a nice effect and all that, but it's still pretty annoying in your eye. But I mean, it's clever. I like the reflection of the sun in our bodywork on our car. We navigate these corners. Back on the power. We're doing good sector times. We're 4th on the sector at the moment. 93% around the circuit, I think we are. I think that's what that is telling us anyway. I was a bit heavy on the brakes there, I wasn't smooth on, and it did snatch at the steering wheel. Definitely need to be smooth. But that takes a lot more concentration. Oh, that's a big curb. But I don't want you jumping that one, do they? Oh, it's just 91% now, so I'm not sure that that is a percentage. Circuit finish. It's down to 90% now. Well, I'm not sure what that is then. Have we done a circuit? One full circuit. I think we might have done. It's so hard trying to read the numbers as I'm driving. Definitely don't want to be making phone calls while I'm in this car. Or just in heated seats. Right, that's tricky corner. We're second at the minute. Seven minutes of qualifying left. We didn't get penalised, we've got pinks. Come on, we can do this. We can get to first position. Pole position is our goal. We are in pole position with a 4:16. We've got one more lap to improve. I always found now that I've peaked. And it'll be slower from here on in. We'll see. I mean, we should be losing fuel as we're doing this, and that should make us light, and theoretically that should make us faster. Get ready for the break-in. We are another pink sector 1. And the others are 7 seconds off my pace, so actually we're going pretty well here. And I think we're a second up on our last lap. I think this is a series that doesn't get enough love in video games as well. Endurance racing. I mean, I know it's difficult. Oh, we nearly clipped the bollards then. Because endurance races are very definition long. If you wanted to simulate the full Le Mans race, then you're going to be doing it for 24 hours. And even drivers in real life don't do 24 hours, they do it in stints. They have teams of 2 or 3s. Do driver swaps. So a 20-minute race, and not really very much. And we're pink in sector 2 as well. I'm pushing the car now, I can feel it in the pad. Come on. Now start finish straight. Have we? Oh, we've lost a third of a second. We lost. We were slower in sector 3. We lost a lot of time. Oh well. But we are still. I mean, we did improve our lap time, and the others are 7 seconds behind us. But that is the end of the qualifying in 1 minute. So we will get another lap in, but we are nearly a second down now. But You know, I think we're good on Le Mans now. I think we've got the circuit nailed down. Nice trees. Seems to run alright. Frame rate's decent. Performance seems pretty decent. Not getting any stutters, which is what you want in a racing game. You want it to be nice and smooth. Be interesting to see what the weather effects are like. Whether the rain coming down in the night time, whether that's... I always dislike night racing. I can never see enough, and I don't like driving at night in real life, particularly. I just like to be able to see far ahead down the road. It's almost claustrophobic, I think, driving at night. But it seems to be doing sun effects alright in this game. So, maybe the rain effects are equally good. DHL. I'm not seeing every on air, probably because they haven't delivered it yet. Probably chucked it over the neighbour's fence. See, that was the one I got mixed up on before. That wasn't. That's the pit. It's alright, I'm in the pit lane, so it doesn't make any difference. Let's see what they have to say in the garage to us. Pole position. Nice. So, next session.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright. That was very informative. Andrew Gilbert with Iron Links. Oh, did we cheat?
Formation lab has started.
Can we restart the race? I didn't realise we were actually on the... waiting for that to start.
Formation lab has started.
We have to go behind the pace car, safety car. This is quite tricky, because he is going bloody slow. I mean, it feels slow. 120 kilometers per hour feels slow. We could skip the formation lap, but I mean, it feels like that car is just gliding rather than driving along the circuit with all the lines. It's quite a lot. Should we be weaving to warm our tyres up, maybe? Like they are. Alright, Porsche, safety car, you can get out of the way now. I think we're not too far away from the start finish. I mean, ordinarily, if you were driving on the roads, this would feel pretty quick. But on the circuit, this feels very, very slow. Especially considering how fast we were going before. What are we at? I don't even know how far around the circuit we've gone. I mean, it feels like we're nearly there. We've got all that corner section, and then we will know. I mean, we'll see the pit lane in a second, I'm sure, because that's the one that I get mixed up and think is the pit lane, isn't it? Or is it? Or is that further around? It's a 4-minute circuit normally. I think we're approaching the last. I think we must be in sector 3 now. This is the bit that I always think is the pit, isn't it? This bit here. Yeah. Line up on the left. Out of line? Come on. Where have the other cars gone? Hold speed 60. Alright, I'm holding speed. I'm not out of line. Come on. Just let me race, fella.
Green flag.
Now they're letting us go. "20 minutes of racing." I can't see anything in our rear view mirror at all, so I don't know what happened to all the other cars. It's like, did they give up? They thought, we are just so good that they'll never catch up with us. Did they pull into the pits to change their tyres? So we should be able to do 5 laps, I think. I think we've got this race won already. Because they're only 12 seconds off the pace compared to us. Don't understand why. I can definitely say without a doubt that this game is very playable on a pad. So you don't need to worry about controller schemes on this one. I've obviously done some tuning on that, which is good. That's what you want to see. Because a lot of people... Oh, we cooked that corner. Oh, wow. Concentrating on speaking and not on driving. But it's alright, we've got quite a bit of a cushion behind. 14 seconds off the pace now. Yes! Always difficult when you return from a poor screen when you're mid-corner. But we did it like a pro. There's the corner that I keep clipping. Didn't click it that time. I think we did alright there. I mean, we went 4:20, so that's 4 seconds down on our qualifying lap. Actually, I think we got a 4:15, didn't we? We can definitely beat 4:20. See where we are. We're a pink sector 1 in a minute. I mean, we're 5 seconds up nearly, so that's quite good. See if we can gain any more time. We're 5 seconds up now, so we definitely gained some time out of that corner. Looks very familiar. I think we've been here before. Probably ought to brake at the end of it. Excellent. I like it. Yes, good. That's probably one of the tricky corners, I think. And all the corners are reasonably fast at the moment, apart from those ones right at the end of the circuit. Good. Good corner. So, we are in sector 3 yet? No, I think we're still in sector 2. We are still pink in sector 2, or purple in sector 2. I think we lost time on that corner. That was not a great corner. Here's the corner, don't cut, don't cut. So we definitely lose time in there. But we did get a 4:15 again. That's alright, it's alright. So we've got 3 laps in us until we win the race. Just 3 more laps and we've won. Just keep it cool, calm under pressure. Don't need to force it. They're well behind us. Tyres are looking good, they're all green. We're still up on time on this sector. That corner I'm alright in. I've definitely gained time in that corner. 10 minutes remaining. Another straight on Le Mans, who'd have guessed it? Nice. That was better on that corner that time. Oh, right. Well, we threw away our time there, didn't we? Far too high entry speed on that one. Completely lost all of the time that we made up on that first sector one. Well, it doesn't matter. We're still making time compared to the rest of them. The only thing we're losing is our own time. Oh, well, we did better now. We have gained some time back. We could have... We did a 4:14. So we can definitely go faster. I think we've got 2 laps left in us. Just concentrate on winning the race now. You can relax a bit because we're on the straight here. There's quite a bit. Yeah, this is the bit where you can wipe your nose, look out the window, then concentrate on the corner. That's what we like to do. Yes, as long as we don't mess it up, we need to keep this momentum, and we should break into 413. As long as we don't mess up any more laps. That was a better corner. It was up here we messed up before. So we can keep the momentum on here, and then we have to brake a little bit. It was this corner that we mucked things up on a little bit. Because I turned in a little bit too early. This next one here. And this one. No, we've done it again. I don't think we lost as much time that time though. We definitely still came in a little too hot on that corner. But we didn't lose as much momentum as we did last time. Coming up to the start finish. And this is the last corner, I think, coming up with the weird curve bit that we don't want to clip. Oh no, it's the next one, it's the next one. This is the weird corner, this is the start finish corner with the big curve. And we still lost half a second. And we didn't quite manage to crack 413, but this is the last lap that we are going to get in. We have 2 minutes left in this 20-minute endurance race. And as long as we don't crash into any walls and we don't have any mechanical failures, we'll be fine. We've won. We will see the checkered flag. Didn't make a single pit stop. We've got 49 litres of fuel left as well. We could keep going forever. We're half a second down on this lap, but just take it easy. Just walk it in. We don't want to mess up now. I wonder if there's any esports done on this title. I'll have to look that one up. Because this is a good sim. And in fact, I'm tempted to go and buy the other DLCs for this now. I'm impressed enough to do that. It is a good racing game. Come on, I didn't. I didn't exceed the track limits. I didn't gain any advantage from that. That's it. That's end of race time. We've got this. Just a few more corners left. Last corner, start finish, and across the line. P1. Slow lap back to the pits. We get to do one more lap. Lucky us, eh? We want to stack it in our last lap of the race. Oh, it's not a race. The last lap. Look, they're all waving to us. I didn't even notice there was people waving last time. Well, I didn't notice there was crowds. But yeah, crowds all around. Is that RPM in the middle? 7,000 RPM. Yes. And blue flag waving people. Ambulance. It's gone grey as well. But see, I didn't really notice that was happening. So oh, we had a bit of a hitch there, but first one I've noticed. So are they 1 second behind us? We'll soon see. Our best was a 4:14.3. Were they 1 minute behind us? I think if they're a minute behind us, I probably need to turn the difficulty up on the game. Clearly, I'm not a novice. We're nearly back. Are we there yet? I wonder if the racing line will take us into the pits. Or the race marker thing here. Or whether it will take us round the circuit again. No, you see, there. That keeps confusing me. That is what I keep thinking is the pit. Okay, so we're just taking us into the pit. They really do want to slow you down, don't they, with that corner? Where are the people cheering? Where's my team cheering me? Finished. And we were first, and they were miles behind us. I think that must be laps, maybe, behind us. Because they are... 11 seconds. Best lap. Oh no, that's the best lap. Maybe they are 1 minute behind us then. Huh. We absolutely trounced them. So yeah, I think that's a good racing game. I definitely would recommend this if you like your sim races, and you especially like World Endurance Championship. This is a game to get, and you can pick this one up quite cheap. So the DLCs are quite pricey, but I think based on what I've played of that, I don't mind paying that price. Well, that is all from me for today. I shall be back again tomorrow with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and I shall see you later.